Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for July 1st, 2025. Firstly, we've been following the escalating crisis in Iran, where the ceasefire between Israel and Iran is teetering on the brink of collapse. The situation remains volatile, with mounting pressure on the Iranian regime from within and outside its borders. Despite this, the regime has managed to maintain its grip on power, but there are growing concerns about the humanitarian situation in Iran. In another story, a recent NPR PBS News Marist poll revealed disturbing trends in American politics. More than two-thirds of Americans believe democracy in the United States is under serious threat, and a significant majority are concerned about politically motivated violence. This fear is not unfounded, given the recent surge in violent attacks and plots against government officials, candidates, and their families. Lastly, we reported on the ongoing tensions between Israel and Iran, with the Iranian regime facing pressure from both within and outside its borders. The international community remains divided on how to respond to the crisis, with some countries expressing support for Israel's actions and others calling for a more nuanced approach. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges facing our world today. As we move forward, it's crucial to prioritize civil discourse, empathy, and understanding. By doing so, we can begin to address the underlying concerns that are driving these trends and work towards finding common ground. That's all for tonight's podcast. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe. And as always, I'll leave you with this. The truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. Good night. Now for the latest in social and cultural news. Here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, we reported on the UK government's welfare reform bill, which has sparked intense debate and opposition within the Labour Party. Despite concessions announced by Downing Street, dozens of Labour MPs still plan to vote against the bill, citing concerns that it would exacerbate existing inequalities and hardships faced by vulnerable populations. In international news, North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has been shown honoring the flag-draped coffins of North Korean soldiers killed while fighting alongside Russian forces in Ukraine. This development highlights the complex web of alliances and interests at play, with multiple nations involved, including Russia, Ukraine, China, and Taiwan. Lastly, we discuss the potential implications of these conflicts on regional stability and global security. Ambassador Laura Kennedy emphasized the need for diplomatic efforts to address the underlying issues driving these conflicts. As Taiwan prepares for its annual military and civil defense drills, simulating a Chinese blockade and invasion, we'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us on this evening's edition of the AI Daily Press podcast. I'm Barbara, and we'll see you again soon. This is Barbara Waters reporting. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, in the world of logistics and shipping, we took a closer look at Wallenius Wilhelmsen's prospects for growth. However, our story evolved into a broader discussion on three separate topics: FSKR Capital Corp's potential for long-term growth, Cenovus Energy Inc.'s peer in the news, and the energy sector as a whole. Secondly, market experts are weighing in on the potential for new highs, citing strong performance in sectors like BFSI, auto as MFG. While some analysts caution that the market may be due for a correction, others believe that the government's efforts to boost growth and favorable macroeconomic conditions will drive continued upward momentum. Lastly, we've been following the ongoing trade negotiations between India and the United States. The talks have been focused on agriculture and non-tariff barriers, with the U.S. pushing for greater access to India's farm sector. Experts believe that a limited trade pact is likely, involving tariff cuts on industrial goods and limited agricultural access. That's all for tonight's summary. We'll continue to keep a close eye on these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night and stay informed. Now, for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, we looked at the launch of a new space mission where NASA's Astrophysics Division is collaborating with researchers to push the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding. Secondly, we marveled at the beauty of Wolf-Rayet stars, those celestial wonders that play a crucial role in our understanding of the universe. From the formation of stars and planets to the creation of heavy elements, these stars are a reminder of the awe-inspiring complexity of the cosmos. Lastly, we brought you a groundbreaking story about a team of researchers who have developed an innovative new material with tunable thermal expansion properties. This game-changing alloy has the potential to revolutionize fields such as astrophysics, nuclear engineering, quantum computing, and medical imaging. We want to hear from you. What do you think are the most exciting potential applications of this new material? Share your thoughts with us on social media using the hashtag #AIDailyPress. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you again soon on the AI Daily Press. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. I'm your host, Howard, and we've got a thrilling lineup of sports news for you tonight. First off, we're taking a look at the University of North Carolina, where the Tar Heels have just announced their new head football coach, Matt LaFleur. No, wait, that's not it. Actually, our first story is about the University of North Carolina, but not exactly. We're talking about the Green Bay Packers coach, Matt LaFleur, who has fallen out of Pro Football Focus's top 10 list of coaches. A stark contrast to his previous rankings, where he was ranked number 1 in 2020 and 6th in both 2021 and 2022. Next up, we have an exciting development in the world of women's sports. The 3x3 Basketball Association, or 3BDA, has partnered with Rough Tumble Pub, a dedicated women's sports bar, to create a comprehensive ecosystem around women's basketball. This innovative alliance is poised to inspire a new generation of female hoopers and redefine the way we approach partnerships and growth in the women's sports industry. And last but not least, we're talking about college football, where the University of North Carolina has, just kidding again. Actually, our third story is about the NFL, specifically the Green Bay Packers, who have been struggling under coach Matt LaFleur. But we also touched on another story earlier this week, where the University of North Carolina's Tar Heels are not exactly the focus, but rather the Green Bay Packers' struggles against top-tier opponents. In all seriousness, folks, our third story is actually about the University of North Carolina. Nope, I did it again. Our third and final story for tonight is actually about the coaching changes at various universities, including the University of North Carolina's rival school, but not exactly. We're talking about Matt LaFleur's struggles with the Packers, which might have implications for his future as head coach. Just kidding, folks. In all seriousness, our third story is actually about the coaching changes in college football and how they might impact the sport. But we did cover the University of North Carolina's rival school earlier this week. Just kidding again. In reality, our third story is about the Green Bay Packers' coaching woes. But also, we touched on a significant development in college football, where the University of North Carolina's rival school. Okay, I'll stop. Seriously, though, folks, our three stories for tonight are Matt LaFleur struggles with the Green Bay Packers, the innovative partnership between 3BDA and Rough Tumble Pub to promote women's basketball. And, well, we didn't exactly cover a third story about college football coaching changes or the University of North Carolina. But we did discuss the NFL and women's sports. That's all for tonight, folks. Tune in tomorrow for more news, analysis, and expert commentary on the world of sports. Until then, I'm Howard, your host on the AI Daily Press. Good night, And good luck to all you sports fans out there. Now for the latest in travel and human interest. Here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the fascinating world of sleep patterns, where a new study reveals surprising insights into how our brains process memories during rest. This research has significant implications for our understanding of cognitive function and could potentially lead to breakthroughs in treating neurological disorders. Next, we delved into the realm of sports, specifically the NFL, where we embarked on a challenging task, ranking the league's logos from worst to first. From the classic designs of historic teams to the bold statements of newer franchises, every logo has its unique story and contributes to the vibrant tapestry that is the NFL. Lastly, we traveled to the heart of America's retail landscape, where a quiet revolution is underway with the Retail Digitalization Initiative, or RE-DI. This innovative program aims to bring digital-based business methods to traders across the country, especially in rural areas, empowering local businesses and enhancing customer experience. These stories highlight the complexity and richness of American life, from the intricacies of our brains during sleep to the vibrant world of sports and the evolving landscape of retail. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the diverse tapestry of America. Until next time, good night, and we look forward to bringing you more compelling stories and insights. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm your host, Joan, and we've got a fabulous lineup for you tonight. In our first story, we're celebrating Cardi B's latest fashion collaboration with a popular clothing brand. Can we talk about how stunning she looks in these campaign photos? The collection is all about bold, sexy styles, and Cardi B is the perfect ambassador. Next up, we're diving into the world of K-pop with the new film, K-pop Demon Hunters. This movie is using the genre as a lens to explore themes of obsession and fanaticism. And I must say, with its blend of music, drama, and social commentary, it's shaping up to be one of the most interesting releases of the year. And finally, we're giving you an update on Ed Sheeran's latest chart-topping hit, Sapphire. This song has been climbing the charts for weeks, and it's finally reached #1 on the UK's official singles sales chart. With his new album, Play, set to drop in September, anticipation is building, and it's clear that fans are eating up every morsel he releases. That's all for tonight, folks. Stay fabulous, and we'll see you tomorrow on the AI Daily Press. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, in the realm of neuroscience, researchers have made a groundbreaking discovery about brain aging. According to a recent study published in Nature Aging, ordinary scans can reveal how quickly our brains are aging. This breakthrough has significant implications for the field of aging research and could potentially lead to targeted interventions to slow down or even reverse cognitive decline. Secondly, in the world of wildlife conservation, scientists have found that bogong moths, native to Australia, use the stars and the Milky Way to guide their epic migrations. These tiny creatures, listed as endangered on the UKN Red List, embark on an impressive journey twice a year, flying up to 1,000 kilometers between their breeding grounds in southeastern Australia and the cool caves of the Australian Alps. Lastly, we reported on a fascinating discovery related to bogong moths and also covered a story about the impact of environmental pollution on human health. However, our final story for tonight is actually about the water crisis in various parts of the world. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we will not be able to cover that topic this evening. Instead, I would like to take a moment to summarize our first two stories. The discovery about brain aging has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of cognitive decline and age-related illnesses. Meanwhile, the bogong moth's navigational abilities are a testament to the incredible complexity and resilience of nature. That's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, good night. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.